Today I'm going to share with you how to make the most insane brownies. Now they're called insane brownies because every time someone tastes them, they go, "This is insane." They're gluten-free and they're made with tahini. Now tahini or tahini is just sesame butter. So I'm going to show you right here. All it is sesames that have been ground up to make like a butter, just like any nut butter, peanut butter, almond butter. It's just blended till it's nice and creamy and buttery. So what you want to do is buy a sesame seed butter or tahini, which is just sesame seed. The ingredients should only be sesame. Maybe sometimes it has salt in it, but that's basically it. You do not want anything with parsley in it or any other herbs because you're using this for brownies, so don't do that. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take that and you're gonna wanna shake up the jar really, really well because it's gonna be a bit runny and you want it to still be runny, not too thick, but you definitely wanna shake it up so that everything gets mixed nicely because it could get, settled on the bottom. So now you're gonna pour it into a cup measuring. You're gonna measure out a cup. You see how it's runny? That's what you're looking for. And we're gonna put that right into our bowl. Scrape that all out. Now you can definitely use another nut butter here, but I have to tell you, try it this way first. You'll be surprised how delicious it is. And if you have a nut allergy, then this is perfect because this is a seed. Next, we're gonna add in our honey. And I actually sprayed this little measuring cup before with some oil so that the honey will hopefully come right out. Let's see. See, look at that. All coming out. Little tiny bit at the end, but it's all out there. That's a really great hack to do. Give that a bit of a mix, and then we're going to add in the rest of the liquid ingredients, which is an egg and some vanilla extract. Now this recipe is really forgiving. If you're vegan, you actually can skip out the egg, and you can even use maybe, I don't know, about a quarter cup of applesauce, or you can totally skip it. This is a very forgiving recipe. So many people have made it already, and they've told me that they've either not used the flour, not used the egg. They kind of play around with it, and it's been great. Obviously, do not skip out the main ingredients, which is like the tahini or nut butter and the cocoa. Those are important to have in there. Otherwise, you're totally changing up the recipe. Okay, mix that till it's nicely combined. And then we're gonna add in the dry ingredients. I'm going to add in the cocoa powder because this is brownies, so obviously add that in. This is unsweetened cocoa powder. And now let's talk about the flour in here. So this is actually coconut flour. I keep it in a big container like this. And now, like I said, people have done this without the coconut flour. You do not need it. You can also use regular flour, oat flour, almond flour, or you can totally skip it out. It will just be a little bit fudgier, but it'll still be great. Now what you wanna do with coconut flour is you don't wanna pack it really tightly because then the measurements are gonna be off. And also coconut flour, a little goes a long way. So what I like to do is I kind of fluff it up and then I scoop it and give it a bit of a shake. We're doing 2 tablespoons for this recipe. Not tightly packed, that's important here. And then baking soda. And give that a mix. Make sure you're scraping down the sides to get all that cocoa in there. Now you see all I'm using here is a bowl and a spatula. That's it, no mixer, you don't need a whisk. This is really easy to mix together. As you can see, this is a pretty thick batter. Look at that, it's really thick. And we're going to now put it into a pan and bake it. You can add chocolate chips in here, but honestly, it's pretty rich and chocolatey, so I personally don't need to add it in there, but you definitely can. Here I have my 8x8 baking pan. I'm gonna line it with parchment. It makes clean up a whole lot easier. Now you're just going to take the batter and put it right into the pan. And press it down to evenly fit the pan. Preheating that oven to 350 and we're going to bake it. Every oven is different, so I find the sweet spot for me is about 23 minutes, but it's either 20 to 25 depending on your oven. It'll continue cooking once it's out of the oven as well, and no one wants a dry brownie. These will definitely not turn out dry, but they're nice and fudgy and the top is crispy and it's just so, so good. I can't wait for you to have it. And into the oven they go. Okay, here they are out of the oven. I cannot wait to cut into these. They're just so amazing. I'm gonna remove them from the pan. I just find it easier to cut this way. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna cut them into even slices, and how I do that, I just start by cutting them down the middle. I let them cool a bit, by the way, very important, you let them cool. Oh, look at that fudginess on the inside there. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I gotta eat a little. This is optional, but I'm gonna put a little bit of flaky salt because I love some salty sweet. So good, but that's totally optional. You don't have to do it. Let's take that out. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, it's like fudgy on the inside. You see that? It's fudgy, crispy top. Now I remember why these went viral when I first made them. These are amazing. You would not know that they were gluten-free. Oh my gosh. They're incredible. They're very rich and fudgy and chocolatey. Wow, 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 wow. I cut them into these squares because honestly, they're very rich. You don't need much more than that per serving. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot. These are absolutely insane, insanely delicious. It's a must try. It's a must try. So anyway, I hope you give them a try because if I haven't convinced you, I don't know what will. Comment below if you're gonna try these, and if you have, let me know. Actually, no, thank me. You're welcome, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friends.